Hi, you guys. It's Cassandra here, and I'm coming at you sitting outside of Rite Aid in my car. And I came here to try my hand at working some of these deals that are going on. Didn't really have that much of a game plan going in because I've been concentrating on working at my deals at CVS so that some of these coupons I've been getting in my mailbox and from the red box, I'm sorry, in my email, and the red box don't go to waste. So yeah, so I decided I would come and take a look at what's going on at Rite Aid. I've been looking at a lot of videos. Primarily been watching Pennies with Priscilla and some of the videos that she's been doing talking about these QR codes. So yeah. So pretty much everything went off without a hitch. I was prepared that if they did not, that I would be okay with it. So I'm not too upset about how things turned out. Okay, so in watching Priscilla's video, she did say that, these QRs are working on a 1-to-1 ratio. So, for instance, with the NextCare and the ACE products, there are 3 QRs that we can load for $5, and as long as your items add up to $15, and you have to consider that with your discount, since, for instance, I'm a gold card status on this card, that it's going to have to be $15 or more after that discount. If you have a card that has no discount, then, that's one less thing you have to worry about. Just either way, though, $15 before the QRs will come off. And you do have to have 3 items. As she said, it is generally a 1-to-1 ratio. Okay, so I expected that to come off without a hitch because I had done so many of the ACE and the NextCare deals prior to this week when I was working on getting all those $10 rewards, that led to me up to me getting my TV. So yeah, I knew that would work, and those were working when there were only 2. So yeah, I figured the third one wouldn't be a problem. Okay, the next thing is that the L'Oreal deal, and she said that when you purchased the $5.99 polishes, you only had to purchase 3, and we would load 5 L'Oreal $2 QRs, and that they will all come off. Okay, and that's what I expected. And also back to the ACE and NextCare deal, she said that there was like a little tag along with the Arm& Hammer, that was coming off along with that. And I wanted to test that theory. Also, I purchased this Gillette Fusion razor here, which was $9.99, and there are actually 2 Gillette coupons for $5 each. And of course, it was also stated that once we purchase just actually one of those, you could actually purchase 1 Gillette item and add in a filler, and the $10 would come off. So, like I said, went in trying to test all those theories, and if that worked, then I was going to come out paying about $2 because I didn't have many coupons, but there were Peelies on the NextCare for 50 cents each, and I had my ACE printable for $1. So that was $2 worth of coupons that I had going in. So, yeah, if everything worked the way that it was supposed to, I should have come off paying pennies. Because the little filler I picked up was a little Tic Tac, and they were actually 75% off. And we'll see exactly what all this looks like on my receipt. All right, so you see my QRs coming off. We're not going to focus on those just yet. But those are my nail colors. Regularly $5.99. I have 3 of those. And with my discount, it takes off $1.20, so each of those became $4.79. I did factor that in. One thing that I was surprised at was that this Gillette Fusion razor actually came up at $8.39. It was supposed to be $9.99. That was a sale in and of itself. I do not know why it came up $8.39. 20% off for me would have been $7.99. So again, yeah, I'm not sure why it's even cheaper. Then my next care bandages, 50 count was $4.99, and I got a $1 discount, making that $3.99. I picked up an ankle support at $9.99. That became $7.99 with my discount. I have the next care bandages in 20 count. That was $3.99 with my discount. That became $3.19. Okay, and then down here we'll see those Tic Tacs, which were $1.49. They were 75% off, so that made those 37 cents. I purchased those as a filler to go with the Gillette, okay, to make those QRs come off. So what you actually see here is that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 $5 coming off. So I'm counting those as my 3 Futuro that came off and my 2 Gillette, okay? And then I only have 1, 2, 3 coming off for the L'Oreal. For the $2. So I'm thinking that those $2 were actually 3 of my L'Oreal that came off, and I'll be able to look at that when I get home. I do have the site bookmarked with the QR codes, but for some reason they are not coming up on my cell phone. I can load them from the house, but they are not coming up on my cell phone. So that's a quirk for me this go round. So I'm assuming that those were the 3 L'Oreal. Okay, so if that's the case, that $2 Arm & Hammer did not come off. But I will verify that once I get home, because it could be that it's the $2 Arm & Hammer and only 2 of my L'Oreal came off. But in any event, where I expected $12 to come off and $2, I only got 6. Okay, so that was fine. And then come down here, I have my $1 coupon for the Ace and the 2 50-cent coupons for my next care. I actually brought my total to $5.30 before tax, $5.81 after, okay? And I gladly paid that. That was fine. I did end up with a coupon at the bottom for $5 off Olay Pro Regenerist, which is going to expire on 6/28. And I did get the $4 for the purchase of the Pro Glide, which, yay, I finally have plus up rewards again because that TV purchase totally depleted it. So, yeah, $5.81 and $4 came back to me. So, in essence, $1.81 being spent, and I don't think that's a very bad deal. So I'm on my way to the next Rite Aid to use my 10% card, my silver card. And this time, of course, I will not expect all those QRs to come off that are not going to come off, so I won't be disappointed. I'll be a little bit better prepared for that. And, yeah, just one more thing. I didn't even think about this when I was purchasing the nail colors, but with those 3, $14.37 into this nail extravaganza. So you're almost halfway there. So I would have to make another purchase on this card, basically doing the same thing, maybe adding an additional color, and I should get whatever that is. Is it $10 that you get back? Yeah, $10 plus up, so I'll do that, and I'll expect to do the same thing on the other card as well, you guys. So until the next video, as always, I'm going to wish you peace and blessings.